我们可以，他们有这个我们进去就他们会帮我们介绍英文。你们想听英文吗？可以吗？大家还是要欢迎我们讲中文吗？随便吗？大家。后面有留个吗？你看留个在后面。Oh ja. Ich bin schon in
Karadi mission 报去的那个。
我们站好了，就是到进去我们就客人进来我们自己的房子，所以呢我们就是怎么讲，就是说我们的客人的意思啦。所以呢这个是欢迎我们请客酒。小心哦！等一下他们帮我们介绍一下这个地方哦。你们先抬个高。
A mud house. So first we'll construct a temporary wooden box just like this one. Then some laborers will bring the red mud and pour inside, while some will be ramming to make the mud tight. And when the mud dries up, we remove this frame, construct it a bit higher, and we repeat the process. So the whole house is constructed this way. And you see, this type of construction takes a lot of time. That's why the workers will sing, dance to make the work more interesting. And now my friends will be demonstrating you. So if you want to make a video, please feel free as well. You guys notice that all the windows in our country are quite similar in the same pattern. Yes. So you see, we call this the trefoil design, and it is in the shape of a lotus flower. And we built this in respect to Guru Padmasambhava, who is even known as the second Buddha. So we believe that Guru Padmasambhava was born from a lotus, and he was the one who brought Buddhism and spread Buddhism in our country during the 8th century. That's why we built this in respect to him. And in our country, if you want to construct your house, you have to have this design. Otherwise, you won't get the permit. That's why. And in the olden days, we don't use nails while constructing houses. Instead, we use this interlocking system to fit the doors and window. Everything is in the interlocking system. We don't use nails. Yes. And the one they were singing, the song is basically a prayer song. So they are seeking forgiveness from the Mother Earth because while ramming, we kill a lot of unseen insects. And then we are praying for the well-being of the family, which is going to live in the house. Yes. Okay, so first of all, I think this might be something unique and strange for you. So please don't feel shy or feel offended by this. You see, this has religious value in a country. So this is something that we worship. So welcome to the fertility garden or the phallus garden. And if you look at the painting over here, he is our fertility god. And we call him as Lama Dukpa Kinle. And you see, he's an enlightened Buddhist master who came from Tibet to Bhutan during the 15th century. And he's famously known as the divine madman, like the divine crazy man. So in Bhutan, if a couple cannot have a child, if they have fertility problem, we don't go to the doctors. We go to his temple. Obviously, we pray to a small ritual, and after that, we're blessed with the child as well. And you all must be wondering, does it happen for real? So if you go to the temple, you'll see a huge album where there are pictures of baby, which were all gifted from his temple. And in Bhutan, while traveling, is a very, very common thing to see is phallus hang in the middle of the door, just like the red one. You see in the middle of the door that side, right? Yeah. Maybe you'll see on the four corners of the roofs like this, painted on the walls, made keychains or even made blockade. So in Bhutan, we believe that this keeps the evil eye and evil spirit out. So please don't feel offended. You'll be seeing this everywhere. And have you guys seen our national animal takin? So takin is our national animal and it's a very unique animal. It's like a combination of two animals. So the takin has the body of a cow and head of a goat. And we believe that he created the takin. And that's the picture of a takin if you haven't seen one. Yeah, the national animal of Bhutan. Head of a goat, body of a cow. Everyone is here. So now over here, you can have a look at some musical instruments that we use in our country. So this one you call it ahu, right? Yes, we call it piwang, quite similar. Yes. And this is the traditional Bhutanese guitar. We call it drum yen. And you can see the design on the top, right? It represents a sea monster. So we believe that with the sweet tone, it will chase away the evil spirit. And finally, this one is called as yangchen. And we play with the help of these two sticks. So I'll demonstrate a small one, then maybe some of you can come and give it a try as well. So you can hold it from the edge like this and gently tap it wherever you want, just like this. Anyone wants to try? Come on. Not bad, let's try. We're gonna have a look at the marks over here. So you see the marks, right? So these are used in one of the festivals in a country called Thimphu, the annual Marks Dance Festival. And this festival happens only once in a year for 3 days. And it is performed in all the districts of our country, but on different dates. So during this festival, they perform many marks dances which have symbolic and religious value. And it is mainly performed in honor of Guru Padma Sambhava, who is even known as the second Buddha. And now we have few of the marks, so I'll explain you the meaning of the marks. So this red one, if you cannot see, the red one over here, he will be the joker or the clown during that festival. So during that festival, he will go between the crowds, between the marks dancers, draw a lot of funny things, entertain you. And we call him as Achara. And the word Achara is brought from the Sanskrit word Acharya, which means guru or master. So you see, we don't get to perform this role just like that. First, you have to learn all the marks dances. And if you can master all the marks dances, then only you get to perform his role. So during that festival, whenever the other marks dancers make a mistake or their costume comes out, he corrects them in a funny way, so the audience does not notice. And he will do funny things to distract you, so you do not see the mistake. So actually, he's not the joker, but the hidden master who acts like a joker. He's the topmost. Yes. And this is our lot of death. This is the God of compassion who basically keeps the record of your good deed. And the Lord of physical strength who keeps the record of your bad deed. So we believe that once you die, we will be present in front of him during the judgment day. Then they will be showing all the good and bad deeds you have done throughout your life. Then he comes to weigh you good and bad. And according to good and bad, if you have more good deeds, we believe that he guides you to a higher realm. If not, he drags you to a lower realm like the realm of hell. And this blue one, we call this the victory marks dance. And you can see the 5 skulls on his head, right? They represent the 5 poisons of human mind. So we consider the 5 poisons as jealousy, greed, pride, ignorance, and anger. So we believe if we can get rid of these 5 poisons, we attain enlightenment. We become Buddha. And when we do so, our third eye opens just like this as well. And then these 4 over here, so they are known as the 4 mythical animal or the 4 mythical creature. So over here, you can see the tiger, the snow lion. This is the Garuda. Have you seen the Garuda before? Indonesia? Yeah, Indonesia's national bird. Garuda has the head of a bird and body of a human, one of the mythical ones. And lastly, the dragon. So you see, we believe that these 4 are the guardians of the 4 cardinal directions. So we believe these 4 protects our country from the 4 sides. And usually while traveling in a country, you'll see some of the houses has these 4 painted on the walls or their marks is hanging in a home. So it is also believed that this 4 will keep the negative energy and evil spirit out and bring good luck as well. And all of these marks are handcrafted from wood. So during the festival, the trained person or the monks wear it and perform the dance. So now if you want to take pictures of the masses, please feel free. And next we'll go to the kitchen. So maybe can you try guessing what this is for making? Coming up, butter. Yeah, so in Bhutan, in the olden days, we put the curd inside and we just do it up and down. So after we do it for like 30 to 40 minutes, the butter will float on the top. Then we take out the butter, and in the olden days, we store the butter in boxes like this. So this is our butter box. And this box is made from wood inside and outside bamboo. So you see the wood and the bamboo even helps to maintain the temperature inside so the butter does not get melted or spoiled. So that's how we store butter for a longer time when we didn't have fridges in the olden days. Yes. And have you tried our traditional tea, the butter tea? No. No? Eh. Acho, kongi ani gochu tangelo ko inkela minganam jo Chinese na chenum jakolo monjulo. So I guess you haven't tried the butter tea, right?
里面还没试过我们的红茶嘛？
Yes.
不是奶茶，酥油奶茶。
But no worries, we're gonna serve you the butter tea inside. So right now I'll explain you how we make it.
等一下我们进去就可以，我们可以喝了。然后呢，他先介绍我们怎么做这个酥油奶茶。
So we use 4 basic ingredients to make the butter tea. So we use butter, salt, tea leaf, and hot water. That's all. No sugar, no milk. So we put the 4 in this one or that one in the olden days, and we just mix it like this. So you can say this is our butter tea mixer. So after we mix it well, then we heat it and serve you. And later while trying the butter tea, you'll notice the butter tea is quite pinkish in color. So the tea leaf that we use gives the color. So when we boil this tea leaf, it becomes red. And when we add the butter, it becomes pinkish in color. Yeah.
等一下你们可以试试吗？我们要进去试试哦。他说用我们就是好像这个跟我们有没有中国叫一个波茶嘛？波茶可以用这个，我们可以煮这个酥油奶茶。另外一个我们另外一个泡茶的有些就不行的，这些刚刚他拿的有些我们中国以前在西藏就是不断人特别去西藏去拿的，西藏人喜欢爱喝这个酥油奶茶的，所以呢这个业绩跟西藏的差不多了。所以现在我们中国有一个穿的这个云南进口的这个布尔奶茶，布尔可以做这个酥油奶茶的，这个我们不但自己也有了。所以呢，比较以前人不知道，现在他们就知道，慢慢就上拔下来这样子的。所以他说这个有做法有，他们加4个东西嘛，一个这个是盐、奶，然后那个水，一个就是酥油，就放这个一起就是它磨一磨就变这个颜色，好像冰糕了嘛。等一下我们再到前面可以试试，好不好？好。
This is the traditional plate of Bhutan and it's a wooden plate. So in the olden days, each person will have their own personal plate like this. Even when you go to eat food to your neighbor's house, you have to carry your own plate. They'll just give you the food. And while eating, we just put the rice inside this plate. The curries or the dishes are put in a separate small bowl. We don't mix them. Eat the rice from here, curry from here, mix in the mouth, not in the plate. And people do not wash this plate after eating in it. Instead, they will just wipe it with a clean cloth, because if you wash it after every meal, it will spoil the wood. So we just wash it occasionally. And you see, we just put rice, that's why it doesn't become dirty as well. And if the couple used to love each other so much, they wouldn't share this plate. So usually the upper one is served to the father or the male, and the lower one to the mother or the female. This is because we know the mother or the female loves and cares for the family, whereas the father or the male protects the family. And we call this plate as dapa. And usually while traveling, the males will carry it in the pocket. So you see we have the biggest pocket as well. Very convenient.
世界上最大的是不但男生的衣服。
If you want to look, you can. I'll just pass it around.
现在这个我们现在外面可以买得到，如果你想要买到，我们可以买得到。现在这个买回去就是放在家里，可以放苹果就是糖果啊这些啦。
This is our traditional buckwheat noodle maker. Yeah. So first yes. So first we'll make a dough with the buckwheat. You see tiny holes inside, right? We just put them inside. Yeah. And just squeeze them out.
面条就是我们这样嘛，先买面条。
So now you can see the dried vegetables and fruits behind me, right? So this used to be our winter stock in the olden days. So during the winter, the weather is very harsh and cold in Bhutan and snows a lot in the olden days. So you see, we'll do farming during the summer season, try them just like this, and eat it during the winter. So that's how we used to survive in the olden days. So this is our winter stock. And as you can see, we dry many things like chilies, mushroom, apple, persimmon, kaiwa. Here are the figs, the pumpkin. Behind you'll see the brinjal, corns, basically everything for the winter. So that's how we used to survive. Yes.
炒米的这个你放进的是奶茶里面，可以现在好吃的。这是现在第一次过。
This is the buckwheat rice. So this is the seed rice. Please do enjoy, but don't mix it with the tea, okay? Okay, so now welcome and meet Mr. Pema Tshering. He's Bhutan's first and only foot artist. Yes. So Mr. Pema Tshering, when he was born with a brain disorder called cerebral palsy. That's why he can just move his 2 feet and he does all his work by his 2 feet. And he has even represented Bhutan in the Paralympic and won a silver medal in archery with his feet in Nepal, and that's his certificate, the green one. And the second picture, that's his picture with our current king. That time the king gifted his personal watch to him as a gift. And the third picture with the queen mother who supports him. And way back long, our queen mother found him and wanted to give him something. So the queen asked him if he wanted or needed anything for a better living, like land, house, money, property, anything. But instead he requested the queen for education. So the queen brought him from his village to the capital and put him in the 13 wooden craft school, where he got training for 6 years in crafting and painting. And that's his graduating photo. And in 2022 he was even invited to Taiwan by the Taiwan president and was given the trophy that is behind her over there, and that's his picture with the president. And now Mr. Pema Tshering is earning his living by running a small showroom in which he sells his artwork. So if you want to buy his art, you can do that. If you want to give a small donation for him, you can do that too. But it's up to your choice. If not, we'll go to the next one. If you want to know the meanings of his crafting, it is here and that side as well.
大部分我们人就是用手工的嘛。王族也好，他去台湾好，在哪个地方他拿了好多证明，他刚刚解释这些了。所以呢，后面就是他说他丢的这些颗。
Thank you.
One more. Ooh, great fruits.